What's up, guys? Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. In anticipation of the new Sonic game that's supposed to be coming out in 2022, I wanted to take some time and rank my top 10 favorite Sonic games and get into that. I really like Sonic. I really didn't get into him until the Wii era. I'm a little younger, I'm only 23, but I have played a lot of the older ones, so most of this is going to be my opinion, although I did do a little bit of research on what the Sonic community felt overall about a lot of games and kind of factored that in, but don't persecute me. I'd love to talk about what you think are the best Sonic games down below in the comments. Without getting into that, my name is Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. I do gaming, anime, manga, technology content, all kinds of stuff on my channel. I have curated playlists on my channel. Go to the main page, check it out. I'm sure there's something on there that you like. This is my first Sonic video, but if it does really good, I'll make more Sonic content. I like Sonic. I really like Sonic overall, but I don't want to get into that in this video. I could go all day about how I love the Sonic parallels between Sonic and Dragon Ball Z, how a lot of the characters equate to Dragon Ball characters. I could do that all day, but this is a top 10 video. So jumping into this, number 10, we're gonna have Sonic and Knuckles. The Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles, those three things are very complicated. Originally, when Sonic 3 came out, they were rushing in production, or they had time clamps or whatever. So they split the game in half, basically. It barely had the number of levels that it usually has. So they shipped Sonic 3. Later out, Sonic and Knuckles came out. And then at the time, if you had both of them, you can combine the cartridges and you would get Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And that's number 10 on this list. I really like if you've played it, you know Sonic, he does the same thing, but I liked how Knuckles had his own mechanics. He had a glide ability, he had some wall climbing. Those were really good, and they added a nice twist to the mechanics that we're used to in Sonic games. So that's gonna be number 10. Number 9 is going to be Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, they have a lot of different opinions I found in the community. A lot of people like Adventure 2, a lot of people like Adventure, a lot of people hate both or hate the other, but I'm putting my number 9 for Sonic Adventure. I love the music in this game. I love, when you're traveling, it feels like there's a sense of adventure. There's not a lot of replayability in this game. I've played it once or twice, but overall, playing it the first time, that's why I wish you could just erase a game and then just play it all over again, because that would be such an amazing thing, because sometimes the first time you play a game, it's amazing, but there's no replayability. And that's kind of an issue in Sonic Adventures 1, but I still want to put it on this list just because even though it introduced the modern Sonic, it still felt very reminiscent of the older games. Although I still prefer the newer games, I know that is a heavy opinion that I've seen when I was researching this. So that's why I'm going to put Sonic Adventure 1 at my number 9 spot. Next up for numbers, we're going to be looking at Sonic CD. Sonic CD is really cool because it has the time travel mechanic. You guys might be new to my channel if you're watching this video, but if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I love time travel in anything. I love time travel games like Quantum Break or pretty much anything. Prince of Persia that gives you an element of time travel. If I could have any superpower, it'd be flying, which is cliche. But if I want to be spicy, I want the ability to control time. And in this game, there's a Sonic mechanic where there's gates throughout the levels that allow you to travel forward or backwards in the level. And a lot of people call it a gimmick, but I thought it was a pretty cool, nice touch. It was something new that they added to the mechanics of Sonic, and it's something that we haven't really seen done again since, as far as I'm aware. I might have missed a game, but if we have, feel free to let me know down below. But Sonic CD is going to be our number 7 because it keeps the original recipe and adds just a little bit of flavor on top of that to add a little bit more, and it gives you a unique experience playing this game. For number 7, this is going to be super divisive in the Sonic community. We're going to have Sonic Unleashed. This is the one where Sonic gets turned into a werehog for half of the game. So 50% you're going to be doing traditional Sonic, and this is a 3D game. So you're doing traditional Sonic traversal in the daytime, but at nighttime, there's a more hand-to-hand combat type thing. It has kind of a hack and slash type feel to it, I would say. But a lot of people don't like it because it's not very Sonic-like. I like when the Sonic games experiment. It's just a lot of the time the experimentation doesn't go well. A lot of the Sonic fans are purists. They like the old feeling of the 2D games where Sonic is just running through loops and stuff like that. But anytime the team that makes Sonic experiment, I think it usually brings a better touch and makes each game more unique. In no other game do you have Sonic doing all of this hand-to-hand stuff and turning into a werehog and everything like that. Even if you don't like the werehog part, the daytime scenes where he's running as Sonic look amazing. They look amazing. So like, even if half of the game you don't like, just the other half of the game really redeems it, in my opinion. And this is from someone who likes both halves of it. The daytime scenes are some of the best in the Sonic 3D games. And that's just my opinion. And that's why I'm putting Sonic Unleashed on number 7 on this list. If you were paying attention on the last entry, I like when the series adds a little bit of flair and something new to the game. If you were listening to that, number 6 will be no surprise. It's going to be Sonic Mania. Whew. I've read a lot of reviews on this, and a lot of people were saying this is the best Sonic game in 20 years when it came out. So like, I'm like, there's a couple games that I think are worth an entrance, but I like this one because it takes Sonic back to his roots initially. So you're like, oh, this is a lot of the same, And then they just mix it up. There's so many secrets on the levels and so many new concepts, and it really adds a flair to this game. And I might sound like I'm repeating myself because of the last entry. I like when Sonic does new stuff, and this one has really cool things. It has the sticky pads that make you take those long jumps and stuff like that. It also has the pipes that you can take that make you go to warp speed. All of those things really add a nice flavor to Sonic Mania, and that's why it makes it to our number 6 spot. Speeding on to number 5, we're going to have Sonic the Hedgehog, the original game. When this game first came out, Sega had a monster of a mascot. He was out there competing with Mario, believe it or not. Nowadays, he's not nearly up there, but it was Mario and Sonic going head to head back in the early gaming days. And although he's had a checkered past with hit and miss games, this game definitely deserves love on any list where you're talking about the best Sonic games. Because this one is the one that influenced all of it. We wouldn't have any of the other games if it wasn't for the original Sonic game. It's aged decently, of course, with some of the add-ons that later games have added on. You may be missing those in the original game, but it's something that you can still get a bomb experience, and every Sonic fan should definitely play it at least once. So it's going to be our halfway point at number 5, and yeah, respect the OGs, you know? If Sonic the Hedgehog, the original game, is the prince, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the king. It took everything that was amazing in Sonic 1 and refined it. The game looks almost the same. It's still 16-bit and all of that stuff, but we do get the addition of Tails. We get more levels, more music, more bosses. Everything is just elevated from what we got in Sonic the Hedgehog 1. The formula is just refined and perfected in this game. I like Tails a lot because he has his 2 tails. He can fly, and it's not as good as it is in some of the later games, but it's still a great addition on Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's why Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is going to take our number 4 best Sonic game. Like I said, it still has a lot of the older mechanics. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 are both 2D scrollers, so they're not like the 3D ones we may have mentioned before on this list. But if you like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, or if you didn't like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, you should try 2 because it does bring a lot more to the table as far as the side-scrolling game goes. Our number 3 one is going to be Sonic Adventures 2. I like Sonic Adventures 2. I'm sorry. I like Sonic Adventures 2. And what it does is it takes a lot of the stuff that was flawed in the first game, not the voice acting or the script. So if you thought that was cheesy in the first game, it's going to be cheesy in this game. So they didn't improve that. A lot of people thought the first game was a little too big. So they doubled down on making the second one a little bit more linear so you don't get lost and stuff like that. And I just love how Sonic Adventure 2 plays. Like I said, everything that I said about Adventures 1, it's magnified in Adventures 2, along with removing some of the negatives, but not all of them. That's why this game falls short of number 1, and it's stuck on our number 3 spot, Sonic Adventures 2. For our number 2 spot, it's going to be Sonic Generations. I like Sonic Generations. I like time travel. I like multiversal things where it's like a multiverse. And I like the concept of having an older Sonic and a newer Sonic. And they even have the chubby style for the older Sonic, and then they have the sharp edges for the new Sonic, and there's forces at work trying to destroy time itself, and both Sonics have to work together along with their older versions of Tails. So you have a split between newer style levels and then older style levels, and this game came out for Sonic's 20th anniversary, so it was really a pinnacle of stuff, especially after 2014 Sonic Boom game. That game was pretty trash. So this was like, maybe they're doing something better. Like, what are they gonna, maybe they're gonna revamp Sonic and make new games. It's 2021 right now, and since Sonic Generations, there haven't really been any bangers since then. So it might have just been a fluke on how good I really like this game. There's a lot of great mechanics. It looks HD, everything looks beautiful in this game. I love the side-by-side with the young Sonic and the new Sonic. It's super cool, and that's why Sonic Generations is our number 2 spot. Before we get to number 1, I did want to give an honorable mention to Sonic Heroes. I really like Sonic Heroes. It just didn't make it to this top 10 list. So if you're a fan of Sonic Heroes, don't bite my head off for it not making this list. It almost did, but it's an honorable mention for you guys. Next up, for number 1, my favorite Sonic game of all time is Sonic Colors. I love Sonic Colors. I like the introduction of the Wisp. I love the abilities that Sonic gets. Gimmicky, maybe at times, but it adds a nice bit of flavor, and that's why I like it. It's definitely one of the best post-Genesis Sonic games, no doubt. Like, it's not even a competition how good this game is, and I'll debate with you all day down in the comments. Sonic Colors is amazing. The music, the story, a lot of the Sonic stories aren't great, so I'm not going to count that against Colors, but it's pretty great. We get to go through some amazing bouts with Eggman throughout the game. We get to see the Wisp. We get to, the boss battle. All of this stuff is amazing, and if you guys haven't played Sonic Colors and you're a Sonic fan, check out Sonic Colors. That's my list for my top 10 favorite Sonic games. This is purely my opinion with a little bit of feedback from the community. I may have moved a little bit of stuff, but if you guys want to talk about it or debate it, or if I missed out on a great Sonic game, let me know down below and we can talk about it. I am Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. Thank you for making it to the end. If you want to see more gaming content like this, go ahead and subscribe. I upload content I upload new content every 3 days, and I'd love to catch you guys on my next video. This is Trilogy, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.